This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 39. Okay, somebody just messaged me, and I did message them back privately. I sent them a voicemail, so I'm not just using them for content. I did respond to them, and we had a nice little exchange. But they told me that they wanted to be like me because I was so good on camera and I just knew so much. I had so much information about health and fruit and, et cetera, et cetera. And they wanted to do that too. They feel like their calling is to inspire people and help people, which, by the way, that's all of our callings. Like, we're all here to help each other in different ways and shapes and forms, right? We're all here to help each other. So yes, it is your calling. Yes, you are on the right path. Yes. Okay. But what bothered me a little bit, or what I wanted to come on here and talk about, was the fact that they said that, they don't know how to start because they're not comfortable on camera or as knowledgeable as me or have as much experience as me. And that was the key right there. They didn't say experience, but that's what I'm trying to tell you right now. Here's the thing, guys. First of all, I'm a fucking mess. I'm a fucking goddamn mess before I go on live, or before I shoot a YouTube video, or before I do a speech, which I don't do speeches anymore, but I used to. But that leads me to my point. I am a mess. I'm very nervous. I'm shaking. Like, I'm literally shaking before I go on live. And the reason, and a lot of people are like, what? Who cares? It's not that serious. Well, guess what? It is serious to me, boo, because it's my life purpose and I don't want to fuck it up. Okay? So I want to provide as much value as possible. I want to serve as many people as possible. If you don't care about what you're doing, you shouldn't be fucking doing it. So the fact that I am nervous and the fact that I am shaking and I'm just so like, running around the house, like jumping on my rebounder and trying to just like calm down, okay, so I can pretend to be a normal person when I do go on live, or when I do my show, or when I interview people, or when I shoot a YouTube video. The reason that I'm so nervous and excited is because I really, really, really care. And I think that's the problem. There's two problems going on if you can't put yourself out there, or you want to and you're just stopping yourself, or you're just going on camera and you're not good. People are not commenting and sharing your stuff and resonating with you. And let me tell you, the two reasons are, number one, either you just don't have a lot of experience yet. Dude, everything's hard before you know how to do it. Like, you're not going to be able to skip the process. I've been teaching people. I mean, if you've listened to the podcast, we're 40 episodes in, boo, and it's like been 2 weeks. But it has jokes about that. But okay, listen. I've been teaching people about how to be healthy and how to go vegan and how to know how fruit is ripe and how to just know what to eat in a fucked up world. I've been doing this since 2011. Okay, I'm not joking. And I've been getting paid to do it since 2012. Literally. That's over 10 years. So like, of course, I'm going to be slightly good on camera, okay? I'm not that good because I can't stop touching my fucking hair, okay? But that's because I just need to sit on my hands. I need to play with the fidget that my friend Sherry sent me. I fucked up. I didn't play with it yesterday. I had too much fruit, too many shiny objects in front of me on my show. Okay, but anyway, long story short is that's number one. You're not good because you haven't put in the reps yet. Life is all about reps. You want to get in shape? Put in some reps. Do some push-ups. Do some squats. Put in the reps. You want to get healthy? Make some smoothies. Buy some fruit. Cut up the fruit. Eat the fruit. Put in the reps. You want to write a book? You sit down. You write. Every day. For fucking 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Put in the reps. It's just reps. It's not rocket science. It's not rep science. It's just reps. Okay. Number two is I got to shut off my notifications because I get really distracted, and somebody just commented on a YouTube video. And it was a very nice comment, and I appreciate all the love that I get every single day. It feels like, I don't know if I just feel so blessed, and it just feels amazing. That's all I'll say. It just feels really amazing, and I appreciate you. If you've ever left me a nice comment, it meant so much to me. Really, truly in my heart. Because before I started YouTube and social media, I really hated people, and I thought there was so much more evil in the world than good. But now I know there is so much good and love and kindness in the world. It's a really beautiful thing. The second thing, guys, okay, the first thing is you don't have enough experience, and the only way to get experience is to do it before you're ready. So get the fuck, go. What am I trying to say? Get going. Number two is really important. Okay, both of these are important. The number two reason why you either can't put yourself out there, or you're not translating or relating to people online the way you want to. Like, nobody cares what you're doing online. Okay, people are not commenting, people are not sharing, people are not sending you messages. And the reason why is because you don't care enough. You might be doing something good, but if you don't care about what you're doing, people can feel that. I feel stupid talking like this because I don't have a lot of followers, so I understand this is kind of silly. But from the little followers I do have, they're really I have some amazing loyal followers. I have some real friends throughout the world because of social media now. Okay? They're not just the people that I connect with online, they're day one people. I know people for years now, and we have become friends. And when I put something out, people buy it, and I'm just being honest here. Okay? And the reason is because I care, and people can feel it. You have to find something you care about. Maybe you're selling Monet hair care and you don't give a fuck about it. It didn't save your life. It didn't change your life. It didn't save you from committing suicide. It didn't fucking save you when your sister died. You see where I'm getting at, right? I'm trying not to yell. I'm really trying. And I'm trying not to curse too. But that's why people send me messages and say, you changed my life. You inspired me. You inspire me. I want to be like you. I really thank you about all these amazing things. And that might be the reason why you are not being successful in the space that you're in the niche that you're in. First of all, niche down. Pick a niche. I hope I'm saying that word right. Niche, I don't know. Pick a niche. Pick a specialty. Pick something you actually really, really, really care about, and that saved you, and that changed you, and that inspired you, and that literally, if you have something in your life that has saved your life, that's the key to your happiness, your success, your millions, your everything. That's the key to your fulfillment. Okay, so a raw vegan diet is not just a diet. It saved my life. You understand? I'm indebted to this lifestyle for the rest of my life. There's nothing else that I'm passionate about a lot of things for sure, but there's nothing else that is going to impact my life as much as changing my diet has done for me. And if I didn't have this lifestyle when my sister passed away, I have no fucking clue where I would be right now. Truly. I don't think you understand how much I care about spreading the message that you are what you eat, and your food affects your mood. And if you think for 1 second that I haven't been doing this for over 10 years offline, you're fucking playing yourself. You're freaking playing. Gosh darn it. Sherry says, gosh darn it. Yo, white people are so funny. I know I'm white too. I know. Okay. So basically, long story short is you have to understand that whether I'm doing this in front of a camera or not, I'm still going to do this. This is what I do. This is who I am. And no, I don't like yell at people all day, and I don't preach all day. And I just had a meal with a bunch of amazing people. Awa's family's here, and they're such beautiful, amazing people. And they're out right now, and they really wanted me to go. And I stayed home to work, and they're just so lovely. Ugh, I just love them. And I wish I had like family like that, but I know that I manifested Awa because she has a really big family, and so I feel like I have a big family because of her, and I appreciate that. And so long story short is like I was saying, I'm not preaching to them at all, but guess what? They're asking me questions, so I get an opportunity to, right? They wanted to know about fruit. They wanted to know, like, what was this weird fruit? They wanted to, it's just, that's what I'm doing 24/7 because that's all I care about. Find something you care about. What are you obsessed with? An amazing book that I highly recommend. Either get the audiobook or read the book. It's called Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. What an amazing, inspiring book. I don't know if I've ever been so inspired by a book. He just helped me understand that, and I read it after I was already doing my thing, right? I read it only a few years ago. I've been doing my thing since 2011, and getting paid to do it too. That's the other thing, guys. I put in so many reps, but I'm still nervous. I'm still shaking before I go on camera. But I put in so many reps that it's just like, I don't need a script. I don't need to write down what I'm going to say because this is my life. Like, if you have to write down, like, I know some people that write down stuff, and I do too. I write down some bullet points. But if you need to write a script, if you need to read a teleprompter, you are doing the wrong fucking job. I don't care if you're getting paid a lot of money for it. I don't care if you have all these courses and you're making all this fucking money. I couldn't stop cursing. Sorry. You don't feel fulfilled inside. You're not happy. And that money, it goes quick. Okay? Like, money that comes to you from a job you hate always just leaves your life. Okay? Way faster than it would if you were making the money doing something you love. What do you love to do? And what do you love to talk about all day? What could you talk about or do all day, every day? And you do it for free. I mean, I can think of a bunch of things. Like, I would take photos. I would be a photographer for free every single day for the rest of my life. So I often think about, I really need to do that more. But I'm trying to just stick to my life purpose. I don't know exactly if photography is my life purpose. It's something I love. Like, I so love it. I'm going to wrap this up soon, I promise. I don't want another 40-minute episode. Like, that was absolutely insane. But, photography, obviously, like, fruit is my life. Phil is not just the name of a company. Phil stands for Fruit is Life. And please follow us, fruitislife.store on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. And I do own fruitislife.com, which I'm actually working on right now. So I'm excited. And I'm going to start selling fruit again in about 2 weeks, I think, or 3 weeks. Gotta look at the calendar. I'm really excited. I have really missed it so much. You have no idea. I've been really depressed. And my version of depressed is pretty happy still. Like, I mean, you would never think that I was depressed, but I was for a while there last year because I just had the wrong business partners, a lot of them. Well, 3. I mean, that's part of life. I'm not going to say I choose the wrong partners. No, I'm not going to say that, okay? I think that I just take chances with people, and I just used to trust people way, way easier or way faster than I should. And also, I just really wanted to do something. And when I want to do it, I find a fucking way. I find a fucking way to manifest it. And I suggest you start realizing the power that you have to do the same fucking thing. And please, before we end this episode, please write a list of all the things you love to do and the things that also help other people when you do them. So like, if you like to play video games, okay, that's amazing. If you love, fuck like. What do you love? If you love to play video games, then boo, there's something there. If you love something, there's something there. There's a spark. And that's what you fucking need in your life. That's why it's, I can't do this without sounding like a narcissist. That's why people like me. That's why when I meet people, they want to fucking hang out with me and they become obsessed with me. I mean, listen, I'm obsessed with me, so I understand. I get it. But that's why people resonate with me and they're drawn to me and they want to hang out with me. Because I found something I love and I'm inspired and I'm passionate about it. And that's rare because we're all just like walking around like zombies. And it's just like when you meet someone that's not a zombie, you're like, oh my God, what is this like spark of light? And I'm not trying to be a narcissist. I'm not trying to sound like I'm somebody, but guess what? We all are. We all are somebody. And that's why I also connect with people like that, the same. Okay? Like the day I met Awa in school is so funny. Okay, I met her in audio engineering school. They actually went out of business. They pretty much took our money and left. But Institute of Audio Research in New York. Okay, so I went to school for that, and I met her a few days after I started the school. By the way, it was all guys, and there was like 3 girls in the whole entire school, because audio engineering is not exactly a feminine career to go into. And I remember she offered me a sip of her Sprite. I didn't take it. I was like, who is this fucking bitch? Like offering me shit. She don't even know me. But the second I started talking to her, I remember I was like, oh, there's something different about this being. There's a fucking spark there. There's something there that is different than all the other people that I've met. And I know you know what I'm talking about. You've met people in your life and you're like, they're very interesting, or they have something. They have that je ne sais quoi, as Awa would say, okay? That you have that. You have that because we're all the same, right? So you have that. You're made of fucking stardust. But you might not be tapping into it because you're not doing what you love, because you might not even be thinking that that's an option for your life. But it is. Because like I was saying, if you play video games, you can be a fucking millionaire. You know how many people are on these social media, I don't know what they're called. The gamer sites, the gamer social media things, and they're playing and they're teaching other people how to play and they're doing courses on video game design, whatever it is. Guys, you can make a fortune doing what you love. You can literally make the most money of your entire life if you start today taking small, seemingly insignificant steps towards doing what you love. But please understand, it might be weird, okay? What you love might be a little weird. But if you don't acknowledge that and go for it, you're going to stay stuck in no man's land, as Tony Robbins likes to say, okay? No man's land. And that is a very sad, very, what's the word? Very unfulfilling, very desperate, lonely, and just like sad existence. There's an expression I'm trying to think of and I can't. Okay? Like, it is so fucking corny, but everyone dies, but not everyone lives. I know that's corny as hell, but that's a damn truth. And I just want to inspire you to do something before it's too late. Thank you for listening.